Hello. Challenging fraudsters and scammers. Now, most commonly, their reaction once you discover what you've actually made it public what they're doing, their reaction is to cover their tracks. Then they use this thing, well, I did not say I said, right? And then they try to twist the truth. Even bending lies, to craft in. When you cut scammers' income, they seek to go after yours. Even though they've been after yours, once you actually expose the fraudsters and scammers, they usually seek to try to cover up the truth by, well, you remove this or else I'm going to sue you or whatever. Really what you're doing also is hoping to get them to react. Once they react, they will usually tell you how they frauded you, either in electronic mail or in post. They say, I never said this is how I done it, and this is what I said. Now, people seek my income, fraudsters and scammers. Now, I actually, think that's great. Typically, as me, Paul Australia or Men's Help TV, when I discover or expose scammers, they'll usually say, Paul, you have a set of health issues, don't you? As if they now have the right to do what they had been doing because I have a set of health issues, which are mine. Typically also, people have a baby-like reaction. I will give it back. So what they do is say, well, I stole from you, now I will give it back. Or I'll deliver it, I delivered it, but you was not home. Or make out that they're the good guy status now because they decided to deliver the product or good by that time. Remember, lawyers, commissioners, priests, or people in good standing positions have been subject to fraud or other crimes. So just because they look good doesn't mean that they haven't committed a crime, or they have not committed a theft, or they have not committed a fraud. So anyway, that's another part to do with challenging scammers and fraudsters. The reaction is, as I said, is to cover up their tracks. Usually, which is on, say, YouTube, you'll see a smoke screen reaction that they'll use my health issues and try to use that as the blame game. In other words, trying to shift something from them back to me. Or they'll have the blame game in the way of, well, I'm going to sue you for saying this or that, trying to make out that it didn't happen, a certain circumstance or situation. Typically I'm used to that within dealing with romance scams. It's very similar to other scams. Everyone tries to dodge the bullet of having their fingers caught in the jar.
No game scheme underscore. Scam bait rappers down with all Australian TV giving them rappers down with all Australian TV giving them rappers.